How you doing today, guys? This is R&R Movie Review, where I will be reviewing the re-release of Spider-Man No Way Home, which came out at the end of 2021, and it's re-released with new footage, directed by John Watts, starring Tom Holland, Zendaya, Tobey Maguire, Willem Dafoe, and Marissa Tomei, among others. Again, on every video, I go usually from a scale from 1 to 10, and I go through my points of what I liked and what I disliked about this movie, and I give you my opinion. And here it is. Basically, this is like I said, this is a re-release with more footage in it from before. There is new footage. Is it worth it to go back and see the movie? Well, if you're a fan of Spider-Man, overall, you would appreciate the new material. Also, being yesterday was National Cinema Day nationwide, I hope you guys went out and enjoyed the movies that was in theaters right now, which, because movies for $3 nowadays is, that's a drop in the bucket from what it usually costs. So I just hope you guys went out and enjoyed National Cinema Day. Again, to me, it's a 4-quadrant movie, which is very high on my scale. I mean, it appeals to young people with the the character of Spider-Man is a young guy. It appeals to older audiences because of the nostalgia factor. And this is not a spoiler review because it came out in 2021 and it made $1 billion. So if you haven't seen it by now, then you should have saw it. So this is not going to be a spoiler. This is not going to be a spoiler review because you should have saw it already. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, because this is a very good movie compared to other movies that made money this summer, like Top Gun, in my opinion. But we can talk about it in the comments if you want. But you don't want this smoke anyway. It's a 4-quadrant movie because it appeals to males and females with the romance factor with Zendaya and Marissa Tomei. The new footage. Now, I'm not going to go into everything what the new footage suggests, but I definitely liked it more than I hated it. Put it to you like that. It's new footage with the Daredevil character. It's new footage with Parker's schoolmates. The young lady who does the newscasting. There's new footage with her. There's new footage with all the Spider-Man together in their conversations, and it was definitely worth it on my opinion. There's also a new post-credit scene that is really well done, and they kind of encapsulate all 3 movies into one, in my opinion. Again, this is a very, very good movie. I really wish Willem Dafoe would get nominated for a Best Supporting Actor, an Oscar, in my opinion, because his turn as the Goblin slash Dr. What's his name? Dr. Osborn. Dr. Osborn is very, very. It's a nuanced performance, very tense, very powerful, in my opinion. So, side note, I'm sorry to go off on a rant here, but I was at the movies all day yesterday because I was taking advantage of the National Cinema Day, and I went to a R-rated movie, and there were a very significant number of kids there. Now, I'm not a parent myself, but to the parents that are watching or subscribing or watching, do you take your kids routinely to R-rated movies? Now, when I was young, underage, my parents never took me to R-rated movies, but maybe around 11 or 12, I seen R-rated movies on videotape, but my parents wasn't there and they wasn't watching them with me. I like kind of basically snuck and watched them. So to all the parents out there, do you willingly go with your kids knowing it's an R-rated movie? And you can tell me what that entails yourself. Sorry about the side note. It's just something I had to think about yesterday, because I appreciate people patronizing the movie theater, but I don't understand parents taking their young kids. These were young kids to an R-rated movie. But like I said, I'm not a parent, so I wouldn't. I don't know. It's their situations going on with them. But anyway, sorry about that. Thank you for your patronage. And anyway, so my rating on this new Spider-Man No Way From Home re-release is probably about a 9.5. I appreciated everything this movie had to offer. I appreciate the feels and nostalgia I got from it. I thought I wasn't going to cry on the parts I cried the first time, and I cried. So it gave me all the feels, and that's what you want from a movie. So mine is the 9.5. Please give me your comments or any advice, any collaborations. If you want me to do a review of a certain movie, series, or TV show, please let me know in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And thank you for viewing my video today.